That's the thing about like those really nice restaurants, though. I feel like because when you go to like a really nice restaurant, especially in New York, and we'll mention this one because Bruce Steve was in New York. The portions are very small.
You leave hungry.
Yeah,
you leave hungry.
Portions are small.
Your bank account goes down the drain, and you leave hungry. I don't like it.
Is it worth it though for the experience?
No, it's not.
What was the Michelin star restaurant you went to? Have you been to a Michelin star restaurant?
Michelin star. I don't think I've ever been to a Michelin star restaurant.
I've been to one. Well, technically two. I went to a restaurant from a Michelin star chef.
Okay.
But the Michelin
Vancouver.
In Vancouver, yeah. We're in Vancouver, by the way. But Dumb Fans, we got Harp, Amro, Dumb Fans, another episode. Yeah, so I went to a restaurant, and yeah, the portions were small, but you do like the whole experience. The bill, like I don't know how you're not walking away with like paying $500.
Yeah, easily.
Well, what did you pay, Steven?
$400.
$400.
$400.
For those who don't know, producer Steven was in New York, and we were up Schitt's Creek trying to figure out the audio here last week. Apologies to everybody. Like and subscribe. Let us know your comments if you were watching this and you were irritated with the audio last week. We take full accountability, mostly Harp. And talking playoffs. If you watched the last episode, we were talking about it's the best time of the year. We got NHL playoffs. We did the Western Conference. Only right now that we talk about the Eastern Conference here. We got a nice little bracket for you guys here. Let's roll into it. We're going to talk Buffalo, Boston. So I'm of two minds with this in the sense that I feel like Buffalo could easily run away with this, but they could also go 7 because Boston is sneaky disciplined and really good.
Yeah, I think you might be right on this one. I think it's going to go 6 or 7. Boston, both games had the lead. That first game was amazing.
The crowd in Buffalo.
Oh my God, the best fans in the NHL right now.
Right? Well, Montreal probably have something to say about that.
Oh yeah, Montreal as well, probably.
Like, but Buffalo's probably like you can like hear the cheering and that hint of like suffering.
Yeah.
For 12 years.
100%.
The cheers are like more of like just like because they've been storing in their cheers for so long.
But the Eastern Conference, these matchups have been way better than the West. The games itself.
Yeah. So if you watched the last episode, I was making the compliment that the complaint that the Stars are not aware that there's a playoff going on right now. No one's awake. So you're saying that the Eastern Conference games have been better.
A lot better. So that Boston-Buffalo game, that first one Boston was up 2-0 and then Tage Thompson just went off. With 6 minutes left or 7 minutes left in the third. That's a star. That's a star.
Bet heavy on Tage Thompson.
Yeah. And Darlene. I don't know, actually, Darlene might have not got...
He got something.
He got some points.
He got some.
He showed up. He did his job.
Yeah.
Pasta's been showing up.
Those are stars.
Geeky.
Stars.
Geeky's been showing up. And this series has been great. I think entertainment-wise... Maybe the first couple periods of that first game, the crowd kind of started getting a little antsy, but Buffalo showed up when it counted and they won that game. And man, did you see the crowd outside of Buffalo Arena?
Yeah, it was insane. Do you think that Josh Allen just ruins everything he does, or like he's there?
Yeah, that game too. Yeah, he ruined it.
He's probably like. Yeah, exactly. Look at that goal going from like all the way in the bleachers, and he's like, "I might be bad juju."
He's got to be banned from the next game.
He should be allowed. It should be like they should like ship him out of Buffalo until it's football season.
They should give him a vacation, go away, come back when the season
starts. What's he doing there? What's he doing there? He's a new father. He's got a hot wife. Get out of here, okay? Stop ruining it for everybody. Go win a Super Bowl. Let Buffalo cook, but. That's a bad goal. That was a bad goal.
That was a bad goal. So this is what I mean by
freaking geeky too, eh? Had to be geeky.
Man,
he's gonna ruin my life.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Yeah,
he could have been a keeper.
How do you let that goal in? You know what? There's been a lot of examples of players or goalies where this has happened before. But what's the mindset of a goalie when that happens?
So I think this is the inexperience of Buffalo, where he got nervous.
Luka doesn't know how to be a goalie.
He got nervous. I feel bad for him. But they were down 4-0 and they almost caught up again. They scored 2 goals within like this 6 minutes left or 7 minutes left or something like that.
They have really sneaky depth. These young guys in Buffalo are no joke.
Yeah, they got a lot of great guys.
I had Jack Quinn as a pickup, and I did not regret it. He was
Benson, Doan, all those guys.
Yeah.
Byram showing up in the playoffs.
Even Thompson. I guess Tuck.
Tuck's been good.
Yeah, Tuck's been fine. Yes. He's not in my pool right now, so he's fine. Okay, so Tampa Bay, Montreal, probably the most entertaining series so far.
100%.
Yeah.
I
Living
agree.
Bill, they are hurt on the back end, Tampa Bay. Right now.
They are very hurt. Hedman's actually not playing. I thought he was playing. Still out for personal reasons.
Yeah.
They just lost different defensemen from that Evans hit, or
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, so he's out.
Anderson hit. Was it Anderson or?
I think it was Anderson. And then you still have Radish as your point guy back there. But when you got Gensel and Kucherov, you're never
You never count him out.
You're never out of it. It's kind of crazy how those two guys can just do. This is what guys like Draisaitl and McDavid can do too, where it's just like take over a game.
Yeah. And they got the goaltending in the back.
But Montreal's not scared. Like they're playing. I honestly thought they could pull that one out.
Yeah, they could have. I mean, it went to overtime.
Goes to overtime. Anything can happen when it
Yeah.
goes to overtime. All you got to do is withdraw $2,000 from your bank account and just pick somebody.
This next game,
That's not gambling advice, by the way. Don't think about it.
this next game in Montreal is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Back in Montreal, home game.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the crowd's gonna be rocking.
Yeah, they're gonna go nuts. They're gonna absolutely go nuts. So that's gonna be must watch.
Yeah. Let's go back to that Buffalo Boston series. I think Buffalo takes next game in Boston, and I think Montreal takes next game in Montreal.
I think Buffalo should honestly not lose a game here on out. They are the better team, and I think they'll beat Boston. It would be a gentleman's sweep. So 4-1.
Really?
I think I have Montreal here in 6.
Montreal in 6?
Yeah.
I have Tampa in 7. I want Montreal in 7, but I think Montreal takes next game, but I think Tampa Bay takes series.
The only way they have to win one in Montreal, and I think it's a tough place to play unless Vasilevsky can really shut the door.
He has to.
But that defense is now not the same, so we'll see.
Yeah, he definitely has to steal a game here for them.
Then, going from exciting to the most boring series that you could possibly have. Awful weekend of hockey, by the way. If you're a gambler, you had a horrible time. I feel your pain. Terrible. Like, how do you bet on anybody of Carolina and Ottawa? Like, the Stars are, overblown, man. Would you call yourself a star?
Jarvis hasn't shown up to the playoffs yet.
He's not a star.
He's a
Not
star.
a star. He's not a star.
Team Canada.
That you said me prove my point. A lot of pretenders on that team. How'd they do in that middle game?
He's a star. He's a star on Carolina. After Aho, who's the next best guy? Jarvis.
Love seeing Logan Stankhoven go off. Hey, I drafted you. You prick. Now he shows up.
He's been their best player. He's definitely been their best player. Him and Ellers.
I give up, man. Seriously, okay? Kachuk, Stutzla, there's no excuses there. You got to be the guys.
Stutzla especially.
Yeah, there's no excuse.
Kachuk's still showing some physicality. He's hitting guys, getting in fights. Stutzla's done nothing.
Think about Brady Kachuk, though. In the dots, the guy's got a shot. You got to start shooting more, man, okay? It's one thing to throw your body around. But, Matthew Kachuk gets away with it because the guys in Florida pick up the pace in terms of the offense, right? We need other guys to, just start looking dangerous. That will open him up, and he'll be on the inside, he's a hard guy to push off. They don't have the defense in Carolina to push him off. But he's not shooting. And the Stars aren't shooting, and I feel like that's where Ottawa's biggest problem is right now. Because their goaltending has been fine.
Yeah, Allmark's been really great.
Yeah, can't complain about the
Did both games go to overtime, or just his last game went to overtime?
The last game.
Yeah, last game. Yeah, I see Carolina winning 4-1, but I do see Ottawa coming back to Ottawa winning at least maybe the next game.
I don't see Ottawa winning anything.
Really?
No, I think it's Carolina in 4, and only because they're like the Poindexter nerd of hockey. Like old Brendan Moore has got them a system cut and paste
it's like
formula.
A chess game.
That's it.
It's just boring.
He's the biggest nerd in the world, and all of his players are bought in. They're like, let's do that. Yeah,
but it works until the conference finals.
Freddie Anderson's gonna get hurt. I'll put money on him. Prove me wrong, you Anderson.
Well, they got a good backup now. Bussy.
Yeah, but it's Freddie's net. That's the problem.
Yeah,
Like, they
it
always
is.
show great, and then Freddie gets hurt.
Yeah.
And then who do you got? Like Konikov or whoever? Who's the goalies? Like, who cares? So yeah, I got Carolina in 4. Pittsburgh Philly's been the biggest surprise to me. Is Philly good? I can't.
Philly's good. Philly looks faster, looks stronger, looks more skilled than Pittsburgh.
I had the biggest steal of the draft with Zegras at the very last pick. Had a resurgence year, 24 years old, resurgent season, but I didn't expect that they have some horses there. That's been crazy what they've been able to do against Pittsburgh. I thought Pittsburgh, with their star, at least at their ceiling level, was going to outclass Phillies. But the system-wise, physicality-wise, positioning-wise, Philly looks disciplined. They look hungry, which is another thing to me. Like, does Crosby Malkin know that they're in a series? Like,
I maybe they just haven't woke up. I don't know what it is. No
one's awake.
I bet on Pittsburgh both games.
Me too. Me too.
I was like, okay, they're winning game 1. Crosby, he's coming
not
back.
a star.
He's coming back into the
He's not a star.
He's the dumbest thing ever.
Sidney Crosby's not a star.
And so I had him, game 1, I was like, okay, Pittsburgh's winning this game.
Yeah.
And then they go down. I'm like, okay, next game, Pittsburgh for sure. They're playing game 3 right now. I'm afraid to take Pittsburgh because Philly looks great.
What's the score right now?
It was 1-0 Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 1-0.
So they can score. They know how to score
They
goals?
can score. And Crosby got an assist as
Oh,
well.
good for him. Good for 87.
But Porter, who is he? Porter Martone?
Yeah.
On Philly?
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of young guys. I didn't realize that their cupboards were semi-decent. Like, we knew like the usual suspects, Tippett. Obviously you have Zegras.
Yeah, Couturier.
Couturier, and Michkov.
Oh yeah, Michkov.
Michkov, but Michkov is in the doghouse most of the year.
Yeah, he is. He's not in good terms with Taka.
No, but on a third line right now, controlled minutes, he looks pretty effective.
Yeah.
That defense, it's not like standout. I love Drysdale. I think Drysdale is actually a number 1 D man, but they're making Dan Vladar look like a Vezina goalie right now.
He's not bad. He's not bad.
Awful.
He's
Come on,
not a bad goalie. But yes, you're right.
Thank you. Is that hard?
The defense is making him look better than he is.
Yeah.
But this Martone guy, he's going to be on Team Canada the next time around.
Looks good. I mean,
looks great. He's like.
Well, I hate the coach. I just don't care for Tocchet. But somehow, I don't know what it is about, like, there's certain guys that just, like, he can really motivate, and there's certain guys he can destroy their careers. Okay? Look at number 40. In Vancouver. So came in for a season, wrecked everybody, left. Bounced, just like that.
Clean slate.
Check, guys. I gotta go to Philly. Really wanted to stay here. I'm like, well, the contract's right here.
You have the option.
I can no longer read. Just leaves. So, yeah, I feel like they've definitely shown up. I think it's Pittsburgh in 7.
You know what? I was going to take that take as well. As much as we're putting Pittsburgh down, they're the more experienced team. Yeah. They just have more to play for.
Yeah.
Carlson to go, Malkin, Crosby.
The depth is there.
We
talked about the depth.
I think you're right. Pittsburgh in 7. And I think they're winning 1-0. They win this game.
So who's in that? Skinner or Sheloves?
Skinner, both games and this game.
That's a mistake.
He was great. That first game, he was great.
Look.
I was going to make a joke. I was going to send you a message if they won that game. Skinner can play in the playoffs. But
I was, game 2, no goals from that offense. I was shocked. So that game surprised me the most. Yeah. They got shut out. That's crazy to me. So, I have them now in 7. I could be wrong. Philly could be one of those teams that are just very stingy. But Pittsburgh's got to wake up. Their stars are better than Philly's stars.
Definitely.
At this point. So, yeah, I mean, that's the lamp right now. I'm going back to this being the most boring first round of hockey I've seen so far. And it's only because I think that the Stars haven't woken up yet. I think they're just tired.
It's been good, but this is how the playoffs are. It's harder to score, tighter games. Entertainment-wise, the East has definitely been better. that Tampa Bay series, the Buffalo series, even this Battle of Pennsylvania has been good.
Yeah. Well, let us know your comments. Like and subscribe. Again, follow us. Please watch this. We need it. We don't have anything going for us. And let us know your thoughts. Harp, Amro, Dumb Fans. Thanks, guys, for watching.